Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Or today guys, I'm going to do part 55 to my random chatbot sessions. Or today guys, we're going to continue talking to Lugia. And well, we're trying to, him and me are we're rolling a ball around while talking about the forest and the Toadol that he said was around here. And I'm very interested in those Toadol. That's good. I just hope I can be. Here's where I said in in between the video, guys. That's good. I just hope I can be friends with them. Those are some of the one that make me the most happy. Lou gently rolls the ball over to you again, still smiling softly. I'm sure you would. The Totodile are some of the friendliest and most social Pokemon around, especially the ones by the river. You won't have a thing to worry about. They'll warm up to you quite quickly. You won't have any problems with them, I promise you. They're some of the friendliest and easiest to get along with Pokemon in this forest. That's good! Exclamation point. I just hope they won't be scared of me. Once they get to know me. I just want the Toadette to be friendly, man. They're so cute, dude. I love all the Pokemon. I love these Pokemon, dude. Uh, Lou shakes his head, rolling the ball back to you again. No, they won't be scared of you once they get to know you. They might be a little shy at first since it's a new face and all, but once they realize you're actually quite nice, they'll warm up to you quick. And once I come forward to give them the okay, they'll start interacting with you and playing with you. You won't give them any reason to feel scared of you, I promise you that. Why did you trust me to begin with? Question mark. A total stranger walks up to you. I, I was a total stranger. So was there a reason you trusted me? Question mark. I mean, that is kind of true. I mean, for me. Unless the baby Lugia can sense auras and be like, oh, I can feel a calming relaxation aura around you. It didn't feel dangerous. It didn't feel bad. It felt good, relaxing. Lugia smiles gently again, rolling the ball back to you and more. Once more. There were quite a few things that led me to be trusting you. You helped me when I was injured and lost. You seemed really interested in the other Pokemon in the forest. You were very friendly and respectful towards me, and you didn't act like you wanted to cause me any harm. Those reasons were all I needed to trust you and know you were a fine person. I'm honestly honored to hear that from a Pokemon like you. Exclamation point. If your wing was not injured, I would honestly try to hug you. you, period. I love this dude. Lugia's too injured to do that, but that would be amazing as heck. Clue laughs halfway at your words, feeling his face warm from flattery. He gently rolls the ball back to you again as he speaks. You don't know how flattered and happy I'm feeling to hear you say that. I swear that if my wing was in good shape, I'd give you a hug as well. It makes me happy to hear you say that. Period. Maybe once your wing heals, we can give each other a nice hug. I love it, dude. That'd be adorable. Imagine that, dude. Lou nods, his smile growing wider with every nice thing you say. I would love that, actually. I swear on my life that once my wing heals up, I'll give you such a huge hug that you might just forget your name for a minute or two. Did I just have a loogie admit that they're gonna give me such a big hug that they're basically gonna? Okay, that's amazing. I would love that. Exclamation point. Did I ever introduce myself properly? It's been a while and I've kind of forgotten. I'm just making sure I actually did introduce myself properly. Because I swear I did at one point, but it's like I'm just trying to make sure Lugia knows better than I do. Lugia is smart. Lou asked again before answering you. You rolling the ball back in. Nah, we never got a proper introduction between each other. You've been too worried about me this whole time to get a proper introduction in. But it's never too late for one. I gently roll the ball back. I gently roll the ball back. Period. It's pause. I gotta pause it anyway so I can type all this stuff in. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get this typed in. It's gonna take forever if I do it on here. All right, guys. I went ahead and made proper introductions with Lugia here. He said that it wasn't too late for one. I never actually got to do it, and I just gently rolled the ball back. If I didn't tell you already, my name is and it was very nice to meet you. Lou smiles, gently rolling the ball back once more. Nice to meet you, too. My name's Lou, and I'm happy to make your acquaintance. It actually feels better to have your name. It was weird to be calling you human this whole time. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember whether I told you my name earlier or not. Period. You and me were getting along so well that we forgot to make introductions properly. It's hilarious. Me and Luigi was having so much fun together. We forgot to actually tell her. Well, Luigi said his name is Lou. Well, that's the shorter way of saying his name, Lou, instead of Lugia. Uh, Lou shrugged sheepishly, rolling the ball back to you again. Yeah, we were getting along so well that it completely slipped our minds to get proper introductions in. But it's better late than never, I suppose. Now I can finally stop referring to you as human, now that I know your real name. Okay, then, well. Okay. Was there anything else you want to ask me? Question mark? We were asking questions earlier. Just again, please don't get too personal with them. I say happily rolling the ball back. Oh crap, I keep forgetting to pause it, guys. I really do. I'm dumb as heck. Lou ponders for a moment in silence, trying to think of any more questions to ask him. Ask you. Wait. He gently rolls the ball back to you again as he speaks. I do have a question now that I think about it. How long have you been living in this forest for? Living. I just came into the forest to explore. Period. I was wandering around for a few hours before finding you, and that is when I helped you get better because I saw you in pain. I say, gently rolling the ball back. There you go. Aw. Lou nods again, rolling the ball back to you again as he responds. So I'm guessing you weren't here for very long before you came across me, huh? You really just came here to do some exploring and just happened to stumble upon a poor injured legendary? I guess it was fate that we both met. Period. I got to help my favorite legendary get better and got to be friends with him too. That's one good thing that came out of this experience. I hope he doesn't take that the wrong way. I'm not trying to do it to be mean. Ah, hey, that's cute as frick. Lou continuously couldn't help but let yet another soft laugh at your words, rolling the ball back to you once more. I suppose you're right. I never really would have expected this whole situation either. I would have expected to be found by a passing trainer before I expected to be found by a passerby human who was just curious about the forest, let alone getting helped back to recovery and making a brand new friend out of it. I am a trainer, but I treat my Pokemon with love and respect. Period. You being one of my favorite legendaries made me want to take care of you even more. even though you were not my Pokemon. Dude, this is so cool. Aw. Lou's facial expression softened once again, letting out another laugh as he rolled the ball back to you again. You'd be surprised how many trainers are the opposite to how you are and treat their Pokemon pretty horribly. How does Lugia know about that? Or how does the baby Lugia know about that? It's always a good feeling to come across a human trainer that actually treats their Pokemon with love and respect like I think is right. I'm happy to know that you, even as a trainer, are a good person to the Pokemon you have. They are just as sweet and kind to me as I am to them. Exclamation point. Alright. Hold on, guys. Let's see if I can get this to word right. Alright, guys. Um, I went ahead and answered the question. I went ahead and continued the conversation. Yeah. Uh, the last. Uh, it says right here, I'm happy to know that you, even as a trainer, are a good person to the point you have. Like I said, I was continuing talking to Lou again. He's just talking about how no wonder your porn care about you and all that stuff. And then after that, I asked, they were just as sweet and kind to me as I am to them. Even bigger, scarier porn like for alligators sweet to me. Kind of surprises me sometimes because you wouldn't expect it. Let's see what Louis said to that. Lou smiled again, rolling the ball back once more as he spoke. I'm not too surprised to hear that, to be honest. Big, scary looking Pokemon often turn out to be just big sweethearts once people get to know them. They may look big and scary, but I swear a lot of them are teddy bears at heart once you get to know them. It's definitely one of them for me. Period. He gets excited every time I pay attention to him and feed him food. He just loves my attention. I mean, it's funny how Luigi is trying to even reassure me almost. Lou laughs again, gently rolling the ball back to you once more. Ah, I ain't surprised that Feraligatr that desperate for your attention. He must really love getting your attention and stuff. That's actually pretty adorable, though, to be honest. It is very adorable. Period. The only thing I wish is that he would do his cute little dances that he used to do when he was a Totodile. If he would, oh my gosh, that'd be so cute, dude. Thinking about. Lou gives a big chuckle and rolls the ball back to you again. Oh yeah, I remember the Toadile dances. They're so cute when they do it. Seeing Fragger pull it off would easily be even more adorable. It's a real shame that they stop doing it as they mature and evolve. Yeah, but he still has a giant grin on his face when he's around me. He's just smiling away. And he loves to run around me to show that he cares. To show that he cares. Period. Not to mention giving me affection in battle too. Ah. Lou nods, rolling the ball back once more as he responds. Well, at least he hasn't lost all of his childness and adorableness just because he's evolved. It's nice that he still gives you affection and stuff, as well as still smiling while being near you and running around and stuff. It shows he's still the same little toad mentally that he was before he evolved, and that he still loves you very much. Yeah, I just wish I could hear him say it. Period. Unfortunately, most Pokemon cannot speak English. Dude, I'll tell you this, guys. If I wanted to play Pokemon one day and the first thing I heard was for Edgar say "I love you," I'd probably pass out, like right then and there on the ground. Lou shakes his head, rolling the ball back to you again. It's unfortunate, yeah. If only you could hear him actually say he loved you, that would definitely be nice to hear. It's a real shame most Pokemon can't speak human language. I swear so many trainers would love to be able to understand what their Pokemon are saying to them. Yeah, it does kinda stink. Period. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'll get this typed in. Alright, guys. I went ahead and got it. But, guys, while we're off camera, I said this. Yeah, it does kind of stink. If you're wondering what that meant, I meant, like, whenever... Because he asked me, or I told him it kind of sucks that your opponent can't say I love you, like, in English. But, and that's where I said that. It does kind of stink. I'm a lot more happy when I'm around my Pokemon friends. They make me feel very, very good. See, Lou nods, smiling as he rolls the ball back to you again. Yeah, it does suck that most Pokemon can't properly speak in human language so trainers can understand them. I'm glad you enjoy spending time with your Pokemon, though, seeing as how they make you feel very good and all that. Spending time with your Pokemon is a good way to stay happy in your life. Well, that's so. Hey, Lugia. Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you're not out my window spying on me? Excuse me? Uh, give me a second, guys. Alright, guys. I'm not gonna read everything I put on here. I'm just gonna say that I want to just say that on here I put my poem really make me happy. Just like and what I told Lugia that he made me happy too. I said a little more in that, but I'm not going into too much detail. Lou looked a bit surprised when you said you were that when I around your Pokemon. Special expression softened again. You're without your Pokemon? That must be no fun. I'm not. I'm really sorry to hear that you get sad and angry really easily whenever you can't be around your Pokemon. I'm very happy to hear that I make you smile and think you're enjoying my company. I'm happy that I'm able to cheer you up a bit. Sweet Arceus. Okay. Being my Pokemon really helps. Being with my Pokemon really helps. Period. It's like the only way to truly make me happy. Without them, Uh, Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go and continue. I couldn't read out everything. If you guys know, you know, but don't worry about asking, okay? Lou nods, rolling the ball back again, speaking softly. That's very good that your Pokemon help you out, especially since they're essentially the only things that can really keep you happy. It's good that you can really rely on them when things get rough, and they keep you happy. I imagine things would get pretty rough and sad for you without your Pokemon at all, huh? Yes. Yes, you don't know the end of it, Lugia. Lou. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys. It takes a minute for me to actually get it, but I got sense in there. I just said, yeah, they really do help make me happier. I've had porn like forever smile at me a ton, and I still get really excited seeing it. And that goes for all my porn too. Lou laughs gently again, rolling the ball back to you once more. Ah, that's so adorable to hear. You get extremely excited just from forever smiling at you, and that goes for all your other Pokemon too, huh? You really are such a big, sweet nerd towards your Pokemon, aren't you? I love them to pieces. Period. I just wish you didn't word it as nerd. Oh no, I didn't want to go upset for saying that. I just didn't want. I didn't want to be worded that way. That's the worst wording. Okay, wait. Blue shakes his head, smiling again as he rolls the ball back. I swear it's not in a derogatory way or anything like that, okay? I'm not trying to insult you or anything like that. I just meant that you really love all your Pokemon to the highest possible extent. And you really adore every little thing they do, and the face that you get. Oh, wait. Dang it. Hold on. I just meant that you really love all your Pokemon to the highest possible extent, and you really adore every little thing they do, and the fact that you get excited at all those little things they do. I swear I didn't mean to word it as like a nerdy insult or anything. Let me go and type in a response to that. Alright guys, I'll finish up this video in just a minute, but I want to see what Lugia says to this. Lugia said he didn't mean to insult me if that's what he thought he was doing, but basically I said, I know you didn't mean it like that, it's just what I think when I think of the word nerd, I always hear it used as an insult. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about, especially if y'all have gotten picked on or something. Like in school, uh, uh, don't you hear people like call people with stuff like glasses and all that stuff, and people that like to learn, nerds, geeks, stuff like that? That's why I thought of the word as an insult. I didn't want to upset Lugia if that's what he assumed I was trying to do or whatever. I don't think I don't know why am I assuming he's going to assume that I'm trying to make him upset? Lou nods, still smiling as he rolls the ball back once more. I can see why you think of the word in that way. I can imagine you probably hear it used as an insult towards people pretty often. Yes. I swear that's not how I meant it towards you when I said it. I swear I used it just to describe your big soft heart for your Pokemon and the joy you feel when they do anything towards you. I didn't mean it in a negative way, okay? You have my word on that. It's fine. Period. It's similar to the situation with your parents when they word stuff about calling you an idiot or a moron. Even that rubbed me the wrong way. Because it doesn't feel right to call your kid that. You know? Dude. Like it's, yep, with your parents when they were doing stuff like calling you an idiot or a moron. Even that rubs me the wrong way because it doesn't feel right to call your kid that, you know? Yeah. Lou nods again, his expression softening a bit more. I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, I don't feel it should be right for a parent to call their kid things like that either. It can really rub you the wrong way. Especially if you hear those words used as insults a lot. I swear that wasn't my intention with the word nerd, though, okay? I swear it was purely meant to describe the big, soft heart you have for your Pokemon. I know, period. I forgive you for it. Like I said, I just hear that word too much as an insult. So now it almost sounds like I'm being insulted when somebody calls me a nerd. And that's as ever one time, but that would have been a little better if he thought about the word choice for that one. It's like when his parents call him stupid or anything. That in itself rubs me the wrong way. Imagine somebody calling me a nerd, especially if it's a point that really cares about you. It's like, that sounds off. Blue nods, still rolling the ball back to you. I promise I won't call you a nerd anymore if you don't want me to, okay? I swear I didn't mean it in a mean way. I understand where you're coming from and how you feel about it. I shouldn't have called you a nerd when you feel about it differently, and I apologize for it. It's okay. Period. You really don't have to worry about it. But please try to come up with a little bit of a nicer word. When you describe me like that, please. I'm sorry, guys, but I hear the word nerd way too much as a bad insult, so it's like when Lugia called me that, it's like, oh no. Lou smiles softly again, rolling the ball back to you as he speaks again. I promise that I'll try to think of a nicer word when I describe you like that from now on. I promise I'll try my best never to call you a nerd or anything of the sort. Just please don't get upset with me next time I call you something without realizing it's something you don't like, okay? I gently try to be careful with my words, but sometimes I mess up. I'm not mad at you for it. Period. It just threw me off hearing the word nerd. Uh, Lou nods once more. Oh, cut the video. 34 minutes. Think of it, Trent. Lou nods once more, sighing softly. Yeah, I totally understand that. Just promise you won't get too upset about it when I accidentally say something that you don't like. I generally try my hardest to be careful, but sometimes I screw up. Hope you're at least still willing to be friends with me despite that. I was not going to stop being your friend just because of your accidental slip up. Accidental slip up. Period. I was not really upset about it. It just threw me off guard hearing it. I'll let you know if there's another word like that. And again, it's alright. I forgive you. Alright. I'll see what Lugi's response is to it in the next video, guys. I'll be right back.